You measured a little shorter at your last checkups, maybe half an inch. The nurse wrote it down. Nobody said a word about it. And you went home and forgot. I want you to know that small number was not nothing. If you're over 50, your body has been leaving you signals. Quiet ones. And most women have been told the same 3 words for every single one of them. It's just aging. I read a message recently from a woman who wrote, "I'm 53 and panicking." Another said her diagnosis really depressed me. I understand that feeling completely. So I want to say this clearly, right at the start, we are not here to panic. We are here to pay attention because these next 5 signs, they're not proof of anything on their own, but they are your bones asking for help. And number 3 is the one almost every woman misses, even though she feels it in her hands every single morning. By the end of this video, you'll know 3 things. 1, the 5 subtle signals that deserve a closer look. 2, what's actually happening inside your bones when these show up. And 3, the questions worth bringing to your doctor so you walk in informed instead of frightened. Information is where agency starts. Stay with me. Here's what's actually happening in plain language. Think of your skeleton as a construction site that never closes. Every day, one crew tears down old bone and a second crew rebuilds fresh bone in its place. Doctors call them osteoclasts and osteoblasts, the demolition crew and the building crew. For most of your life, they stay in balance. After menopause, that balance shifts. The demolition crew speeds up, the building crew can't quite keep pace, and over time, the rebuilding falls behind. This is the bone thinning process, and it's usually silent, which is exactly why these outside signals matter so much. So let's walk through all 5. Sign 1, you're getting shorter. Losing height isn't just settling. When the small bones in your spine lose density, they can compress, and that can quietly cost you height over the years. If you've dropped half an inch or more, that's worth measuring and mentioning. Sign 2, your posture is changing. A gentle forward curve in the upper back, a new ache between the shoulder blades after standing. These can reflect those same spinal changes. Not a guarantee of anything, a signal worth investigating. Sign 3, and this is the one almost everyone misses. Your grip is getting weaker. The jar that won't open. The grocery bag that suddenly feels heavier than it should. Current clinical discussions have pointed to a relationship between grip strength and overall bone health, because the same forces that build muscle also signal your bones to stay strong. Most women blame their hands, their wrists, just getting older. They rarely connect it to what's happening deeper down. That's why it's number 3. It hides in plain sight. Sign 4, changes in your teeth and gums. Your jaw is bone too, receding gums, teeth that feel looser, a dentist who mentions bone loss on an x-ray. These can be early windows into what's happening across your whole skeleton. Sign 5, brittle fingernails that split and break. Recent nutritional research has explored how the building blocks your body uses for strong nails overlap with the ones it uses for bone. Nails alone prove nothing, but a sudden change alongside the others is one more dot worth connecting. Why does all of this matter so much? Because the number 1 fear I hear from women your age isn't the diagnosis itself, it's the fear of a fracture, and what a fracture could mean for your independence. These signals give you the chance to act early, calmly, alongside whatever you and your doctor are already doing. I hear this all the time. A woman tells me, "I felt like I was unwittingly part of a science experiment." Handed a T-score and a prescription with no one explaining what she could actually do. If that's you, I want you to know you are not imagining these changes. And you are not overreacting by paying attention to them. I'm not a doctor, and I'd never pretend to be. I'm Martha. Think of me as the friend who went down the rabbit hole and did the research so the science makes sense at your kitchen table. This channel does one thing only: bone health for women over 50. That's the whole focus. And here's the encouraging part. Recent nutritional research keeps reinforcing the same idea, that the daily choices on your plate genuinely support the rebuilding side of that bone remodeling balance. You are not powerless here. You are not your T-score. So, what can you actually do this week, alongside whatever you and your doctor have already discussed? 3 simple things. First, measure and write it down. Your height today against the wall. The jars and bags that feel harder than they used to. Real notes turn a vague worry into something concrete you can bring to an appointment. Second, bring these 5 signs to your doctor as questions, not conclusions.
Try. I've noticed some height loss and weaker grip. Is it worth discussing a bone density scan?
You're not diagnosing yourself. You're advocating for yourself, which is exactly what good patients do. Third, look at what's on your plate. Without naming any miracle food, current clinical discussions consistently point to nutrition as one of the most reachable levers for supporting bone strength. Small, steady shifts, not overnight overhauls. None of these are complicated. That's the whole point of this channel, taking the complex clinical stuff and turning it into 1 or 2 calm decisions you can make today. So today, we covered 3 things. The 5 quiet signals your bones may be sending, what's actually happening inside them when balance shifts, and the calm, informed questions to bring to your doctor. If this helped even one piece click into place, subscribe and tap the bell. Next week, I'm breaking down the morning warning signs most women ignore before their first cup of coffee. You won't want to miss it. And do me one small favor. Share this with one woman in your life who's been told, it's just aging. It might be the nudge she needs. Information is where agency starts. Not to panic, but to pay attention. I'll see you in the next one.